Hey, how's it going everyone, and welcome to another episode of Storylines Explained. This time around we're going to take a look at what happened in Resident Evil 4. Okay, so Resident Evil 4 doesn't really have much to do with Umbrella, but before we continue I should probably explain Las Plagas to you if you don't already know about them. The Las Plagas are an ancient parasite that can take over a host's nervous system. A cult known as Los Illuminados, or the Enlightened Ones, managed to recreate this parasite. In a rural part of Spain, the cult knew of a mine where the Las Plagas parasite were rumoured to be, although the mine was sealed. The cult broke the seal to the mine and only found the remains of the parasites and no living specimens. Luckily for them, spores of the parasite were found in the mine, which the cult's miners became unexpectedly infected with. Upon discovering this, the cult managed to harvest the parasites from the miners and use these specimens to engineer two species of parasite. One parasite for obeying and one parasite for commanding. So a subject infected with the obeying parasite could be commanded by a subject infected with the commanding parasite. This is how the cult managed to grow its number of followers. Now you're all up to date on Las Plagas, so let's move on to the Resident Evil 4 storyline. In 2004, Leon Kennedy, who is now working with the US government, is sent to a rural area of Spain on a mission to save the president's daughter Ashley Graham. He discovers the locals have been infected with the Las Plagas parasite. Leon puts two and two together because he's a smart lad and suspects that this group has kidnapped Ashley. He then gets captured and infected himself by the village's chief, who is known as Mendez. Leon manages to escape with the help of a fellow inmate named Luis, although the two split up shortly after escaping. Leon learns that Ashley is being held in a nearby church, so he heads there, fights off crazy cult people, saves Ashley, then the group's leader, Osmond Sadler, tells Leon of his plan to infect Ashley and command her to infect her father, that's the US president for those of you who lost focus, and then mind control him using Las Plagas in an attempt to take over the world. Leon escapes the area with Ashley, and then Leon has to fight Mendez. Mendez gets taken out and the pair head to a nearby castle. When they reach the castle, they meet one of Sadler's henchmen called Salazar and are eventually separated by traps inside the castle. Leon then encounters Ada Wong again, which isn't really important for now, but it just lets Leon know that she is alive after the events of Resident Evil 2. Shortly after this, Leon meets up with his former cellmate from earlier, Luis, who until this point was trying to find a sample of Las Plagas and pills that would help slow Leon and Ashley's infection. Unfortunately, Sadler intervenes, kills Luis, and takes the Las Plagas sample, although Leon acquires the pills for himself and Ashley. Leon catches up to Ashley, but she is kidnapped again by the cult. He then chases down Salazar, who goes all Dragon Ball Z fusion with a plant, and Leon takes him down. He then runs into Ada again and hitches a ride with her to a nearby island where Ashley is being held. Leon catches up to Ashley, but Sadler intervenes and uses the control he has over Ashley and Leon due to the Las Plagas parasite to hold back Leon and yet again kidnap Ashley. On the island, he encounters Jack Krauser, who is a former training partner of Leon's and until now was thought to have died in a helicopter crash 2 years earlier. Krauser discusses his involvement with Ashley's kidnapping and that he has infiltrated the cult's inner circle for Albert Wesker and the mysterious organisation to acquire samples of the Las Plagas parasite for them. This is why we see Ada and Krauser talking business at one point, because they are both looking for a sample of Las Plagas for Wesker and the organisation. It turns out that Sadler found out about Krauser's involvement and ordered him to kill Leon, knowing that whichever survives the fight he will stand to benefit from it. He'll either get rid of Leon, who has been a bit of a pain for him at the moment, or Krauser, who is a possible rat. Leon then defeats Krauser, rescues Ashley and removes the parasite from them both using a convenient machine. Leon enters a final fight with Sadler and along with Ada's help manages to defeat him. After Sadler is defeated, Leon has the sample of Las Plagas as evidence for the government, but Ada holds Leon at gunpoint and steals the sample and leaves on an escape helicopter, forcing Leon to escape on her jet ski with Ashley. During their escape, Ashley tries to get Leon to come back to her place for some Netflix and chill, but Leon's having none of it. Okay, so that about wraps up Resident Evil 4. The only real important information to come out of this game is that Ada gets a sample of Las Plagas for Wesker and the mysterious organisation we don't know too much about. Thanks for watching to the end everyone. I'll be explaining more of the Resident Evil games in the future, so when I get the next one uploaded I'll be sure to link it here at the end of this video, but for now I'll try to link around some of my previous Resident Evil storyline explained videos in case you'd like to check some of those out. Again, thanks for watching, have a great day, and until next time, take it easy.